Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video on Honest Chain. Today we are covering two massive topics: Ethereum's price prediction for September and year-end, and the pre-sale showdown between Pepeto and Little Pepe. Which one could be the next 100x meme coin? If you're wondering which pre-sale is the best, you don't want to miss this breakdown. And before we begin, a quick disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor. Everything you hear is my personal opinion and research. Always do your own due diligence before investing in crypto. Alright, let's jump into it. Ethereum has been on fire this year, and right now it's trading close to its all-time high at 4,600 USD, just 7% away. Analysts are watching closely, and the data suggests that Ethereum could hit 5,800 in September and possibly 12,000 by year-end. Why such confidence? Let's break down the bullish structure. Ethereum has been forming a classic pattern of higher highs and higher lows, which signals a strong uptrend. The key support zone at 3,900 has been tested several times and held firm, absorbing selling pressure while high buying volume stepped in. That's institutional accumulation, and when big players are buying dips, it's usually a sign of more upside. According to CoinMarketCap, Ethereum's 24-hour trading volume has hit 23 billion USD, so up over 4%, and that's sustained interest and not just retail speculation. Technical analysis also backs this up. Using Fibonacci extension, the 161% level of the latest rally points exactly to 5,800. Combine that with psychological resistance at 5,200 and the historical all-time high of 4,953 USD, and we have our roadmap for Ethereum's next breakout. So what's the scenario? A breakout above 4,950 USD with strong volume could push Ethereum to 5,200, then 5,800 by September, and if the bullish momentum continues with institutional accumulation, 12,000 USD by the end of the year isn't out of question. The only bearish risk is if Ethereum breaks below 3,900. That could drag the price back to 3,600 or even 3,200 USD, but with the current sentiment, that looks unlikely. So overall, Ethereum is looking solid, and the uptrend seems really strong. Now, why are we even talking about Ethereum when discussing pre-sales? Because most pre-sales today are built on Ethereum. When Ethereum is bullish, liquidity flows into its ecosystems. Investors feel wealthier, more confident, and more willing to take risks on new projects. And that's why Ethereum rise often precedes huge meme coin and altcoin rallies. Which brings us to today's presale battle: Pepeto versus Little Pepe. So which presale is the best? Let's compare them. So Pepeto. So as you know, Pepeto is generating serious hype, and for a good reason. Inspired by Peppa, but built with much stronger fundamentals, it has the same fixed supply of 420 trillion tokens, but adds features that makes it much more than just a meme. First off, the tokenomics. Pepeto has 30% of the supply locked for staking, which current rewards at a massive 236% API. That creates constant buy and hold pressure because stakers are incentivized to lock up their tokens instead of dumping them, and that's extremely rare for meme coins and makes Pepeto feel like a much safer investment. Now let's look at growth factors fueling its pre-sale. Ethereum-based foundation. Pepeto leverages Ethereum's security and recognition. The viral community. They have over 100,000 active followers across socials that are spreading the word, keeping Pepeto trending. Solid Proof and CoinSold audits have both audited the project, and that's a huge trust signal for cautious investors. Then we have Pepeto Swap, a zero-fee exchange, and the bridge. It's already in demo. Applications are open for Web3 projects to list in stage 2. And then there's the price potential. With a pre-sale price of just 1/10 million for $1, Pepeto could easily 50x post-launch. With a tier 1 exchange listing like Binance, 100x is realistic, and if it surpasses Peppa's price, we could be looking at that 200x potential. So the price targets: to match Peppa's current price at about 68x from here, to exceed Peppa by 50x, so about a 50x return, and to exceed Peppa by 100x, so 100x returns. And that's why so many are calling Pepeto the next 100x crypto. But let's not forget about Little Pepe. On the other hand, we have Little Pepe. It's marked as the EVM layer 2 solution, which sounds exciting on the surface, but history shows coins like this often pump and dump quickly. Sure, we might see a short 5x spike right after the launch, but without strong utility, liquidity depth, or staking mechanisms, layer 2 meme plays often crash within days. Little Pepe lacks the tools and ecosystem strength Pepeto has. No staking, no zero-fee exchange, no robust rewards program, and when pre-sales are purely hype-driven, they rarely last. That's exactly where Pepeto shines, and it's not just hype. It has staking, real products, and dual audits to back it up. So how to buy Pepeto before it's too late? Go to the official Pepeto website, the link will be in the video description, so pepeto.io, connect your wallet, choose your payment method, Ethereum, USDT, BNB or even credit card payments are allowed, then put in the amount you want, accept all the prompts from your wallet, buy and confirm your allocation. And once you have Pepeto, you can also stake it for the 236% API, locking in rewards while waiting for the token price to surge. Remember, presale allocations are limited and price increases as stages progress. The earlier you join, the higher the potential returns. So, Ethereum looks poised for one of its strongest rallies yet, 5,800 USD in September, maybe even 12,000 by the end of the year. That bullish backdrop creates the perfect environment for presales. Between Pepeto and Little Pepe, the choice seems clear. Pepeto has staking, security audits, an exchange ecosystem and community backing. Little Pepe may give short-term hype, but it lacks staying power. If you're asking which presale is the best, Little Pepe or Pepeto, the fundamentals, growth potential and community traction point directly at Pepeto, and this could easily be the next 100x meme coin and maybe even one of the best cryptos to buy before year end. Alright guys, that's all from my side. Let me know in the comments, do you think Pepeto can actually 100x or is Little Pepe worth a gamble? Have you already joined the presale? All the important links are down in the description box, including the official Pepeto website, their socials and the white paper. Make sure to check them out and enjoy the presale while the price is still at 1/10 millionth%. The earlier you act, the bigger the upside. Don't wait until it's too late. I will see you in the next one, and as always, stay curious, stay sharp and stay ahead of the chain.